Hey guys, good morning. It is Friday, January 3rd. It is 11:33 a.m. I'm just with one earring all messed up this morning. Happy Friday though. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. Happy Friday. Yo. I don't think I talked to y'all at all yesterday, Thursday. I don't think I did. I'm trying to get these dishes washed. I don't have much time. Let my water get, oh, it's hot. I'm going to use the rest of my dishwashing liquid. My plan is for today, first of all, how are you guys doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Ooh, mine's just busy. I had to get on the phone once. Hopefully I won't have to for the rest of the day. But anyway, yeah guys, I figure I'd talk to y'all while, as y'all can see, I have hella dishes. And actually it's really not that many, it's just, you know, because the sink is small, it looks more than, like it's more than what there really is. But yeah, I'm going to get those done now. Yesterday, I don't think I talked to y'all at all, like I said. It was just busy. It was just a lot going on. I was tired. So when I went to bed on Wednesday, right, I knew that I didn't have a whole lot of my inhaler left. And like I said, I've been trying to work on not using it. But there have been times when, obviously more than I would have liked, that I had to use it. Okay. Oh. And like I said before, I really have to, you know, work on getting my stuff together here. My health, as far as it, I would say more so than anything, my mental. Because a lot of times, to be honest, y'all, with this inhaler, a lot of times I really do think it's mental. So I feel like if my chest ain't tight and I'm not, I don't need to use it, you know. But sometimes, like I said, my mental. So if anything, I'm gonna just, you know, 2 puffs in a day, 2 puffs at night, period. Preventive maintenance, okay, that's it. Unless I really feel like I'm struggling. And I say all that because Wednesday night I knew that I had gotten low. But I was like, okay, I should be okay, you know, until I get some money and I'll get a new one, right? I had some in there, you know, like the albuterol. When you get down to your last, like it says you got 100 on there, and you've used all 100, right? It still has something left in it. Usually I can still get at least 6 or 7 more puffs, you know, use this before, you know, it's completely empty. But with the Tri-Team Mint, it's not the case. You know, I can shake the hell out of it, won't too much come out of it, it's done. And that's what ended up happening to me. Like it just, I was empty, right? And I was like, okay, I'll be okay till Thursday morning when I drop Lavelle. I'll go to CVS because they're open at 7. You don't have to go back to the pharmacist. They have it in the thing locked, and the cashiers can get it. Whereas Walgreens, it's in the back with the pharmacist, right? And because, like I said before, I'm a CVS employee, I have a discount. So it knocks off $6. $6 is a difference, you know? Hold on. Oh, we got the garbage. Okay. Let's put this here for now. I didn't even notice Jeremiah had taken out the garbage. Anyway, so what ended up happening is Wednesday night. I want to say early in the morning, about maybe 12, 1-ish, I started wheezing. Now, I wasn't doing anything. I was in the bed. Like, why? What's, you know? And I don't know what caused it, but I did. I started wheezing a bit. It could have been the fact that my window was open, right? And I had fallen asleep with the window open because I get hot. I did not have my radiator on. I was hot, so I fell asleep, I guess, with the window open. And you know that I'm breathing in that cool air. I guess that's what happened, because it's happened before, but not like that. And so, yeah, I started wheezing, and I can hear it, like it was gurgling type of wheezing. But my breathing wasn't necessarily bad. And so I took a puff, shook it, took a puff, right? Went on, laid back down, and went to sleep. I wake back up, I think it was around 2, and I'm wheezing even more, right? I'm like, okay, so now I'm just like, okay, let me sit up, move around, and I did that. You know, I went in, checked on the kitchen, made sure everything was closed down, because I had not done that before I went to sleep. As I'm walking, I'm hearing myself, you know, wheezing, you know, so I'm just taking my time with everything, but I don't feel like out of breath, but my chest was feeling a little sore and tight. So I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna do now because everything is closed, right? So from that point on, I was pretty much up. I sat up. I couldn't get comfortable. I could not go back to sleep. The wheezing began to get heavier and, you know, more and more. And I'm like looking at the time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to, you know, tough this out, you know. So I'm not even able to watch TV really. I'm just up, okay, just up, trying to get comfortable and just trying to pay attention. And so then I go and I get my Vicks machine, and I put the Vicks inhaler, and I put the Vicks in there, the warm water, like I said. I put the little Vicks thing in there, and I was like, maybe that'll open me up some. And I was a little nervous because it was like, I don't want to make the situation worse. But I went ahead and I did that, and it did not make the situation worse. And it did not necessarily make it better, right? Sorry guys, my lip was itching. I couldn't scratch it with my hand. So it wasn't like better, but I wasn't worse, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I put that down, and then again, I just was pretty much up. Next thing I know, it's about, I had been so focused on, you know, just my breathing, taking my time, not allowing myself to panic and all of that. So I had been so focused on that I hadn't realized the time. And that's when Miguel came in and said, you know, Mommy, it's such and such time. I said, oh, okay, you know, because I didn't even realize it because my mind was just so focused on breathing. And so, and what happened was he had overslept. Now, in my mind, I don't know why I thought he said he had to be to work at 8. Actuality, he had to be to work at 7. And so, by me being up already, I've been up since 2:30, 3 o'clock. I could have told him, hey, da-da-da-da. But I was so focused on my breathing. And he said his alarm didn't go off. So when he got up, at this time, it's now like 6:14, something like that. And we normally are leaving out of here by 6:30, or I'm warming up the car by 6:10, 12, something like that. So obviously he had to hurry up and get ready. I had to get up, and I started to get ready. I was taking my time not to, you know, oversearch myself. And I was starting to get a little frustrated, or should I say more so than anything, anxious. Mad at myself because I hadn't even realized the time. But we go downstairs. I go downstairs. You know, I'm ready. And a lot of times when this happens, once I get out in that fresh air, y'all have such a headache. Once I get out in that fresh air, I kind of open up a bit, right? But it was cold. It was fresh air, but it was cold air. So I'm walking, and I had to keep stopping and lean over, right, just to catch my breath. So I get to the car, I get in it, I'm sitting in it, I'm just inhale, exhale, you know, not panicking or anything like that. Lavelle comes down, gets in the back, smoking. I said, nigga. And for those of y'all that don't like that word, I'm sorry, but it applies here. He gets in there. I said, are you serious right now? He said, that's why I'm in the back. I said, are you crazy? It doesn't matter if you're in the back or the front or outside standing next to the car. I can still inhale your smoke. And then you're going to let the window down? I don't need the smoke or the cool air in my lungs. Right? It's one thing, like I said, sometimes you get out and get some of that air, but I don't need like cool air in my lungs right now. He's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I was like, really? So anyway, I had him drive. I was like, just come on. You know, shut the window, drive. Right? Because I was going to drive, but at this point I had got so worked up, which isn't good. It was making the situation worse. So, get him to work. And when he gets out the car, and I proceeded to, you know, and I was a little early, so I was taking my time, drive to home and to CVS on the way. I actually started to open up a little bit. You know, it was actually starting to feel a little bit better, but you could still hear the wheezing. It wasn't better to the point where you can say, oh, I don't need it. No. And I'm not going to take that chance. So I drove right on over to CVS. There was one car in the parking lot. So I was like, okay, then I'll open that, which I understood that because the clock says 6:48. So obviously I'm early. So I'm sitting there, and the person gets out the car and goes in. So it turns out she was a worker, and there was one person in there who, you know, let her in. So I just sat in the car, and the minute the clock said, in the car said 7, I look up and the guy was opening the door. I was like, thank you, Jesus. They always on time. I was like, yes. I go in, and the lady that was, you know, in their car, was just her and him, that was sitting in her car that went in. She was doing something, and as I come in, she comes over. She realized I'm a customer, not an employee, and she comes over. She's like, I told my daughter, and she was laughing. Now I walk in, and now my breathing was, you know, a little labored again from walking in, and I guess maybe too being a little anxious. And so I go in, and she's like, how? Can I help you? I was like, I'm not laughing at nobody's situation. Y'all know that, okay? Because I got my issues by no means. But when you walk in somewhere and you already having a hard time breathing, somebody come up to you and you like, I was like, I need a protein mist. And she was like, what is that? Oh my God. I was like, for, you know, is an inhaler? She's like, oh, allergies and stuff. I said, yep, yes. She said, oh, okay, so I'm not sure. I said, normally y'all keep it in the thing. She's like, can you come with me? Because I don't know where it is. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I walked over there with her, and she saw it. I was like, yeah, that's it. I go up to the counter. I get my discount card out, and I'm getting ready to pay. I'm ready. Got my card, everything. She's ringing it up, and then she started asking me, showing me about something's extra for your discount, you know, for your CVS card, and da-da-da-da. I said, listen. I said, what do you want me to do? She's like, well, you know, if you do this extra. I said, I'm a CVS employee. Oh, okay, then I was just trying to get her to, you know, let's just ring it up. You know, and she finally realized. I was like, you know, I'm having a little bit of difficulty breathing here. You know, so she went on ahead and rung it up. And as I'm walking out the store, I opened it and, you know, took a puff, and it was better. A lot better. But it was the craziest thing. I told my daughter's like, by no means, y'all know I am not, you know, being funny or anything like that. It's never my intentions. But it did tickle me to go in there in a hurry, kind of, you know, hey, I need to breathe. And she asking me all these questions, like, girl, you know. And then, you know, kind of, and like I told her, it wasn't even that she stuttered. She didn't stutter. I think whatever she had going on, like maybe Parkinson's or something, that had her shake a little bit, that was causing the words to kind of, you know. I was like, oh God. But yeah, I was able to get in and, you know, get what I needed. But now, because I ended up getting back a little bit late. I started work at 7:30. I had already, you know, restarted my computer and everything with the intentions when I get back to get on it. So I ended up getting back a little bit later. Now I have to like hurry to get logged in, and which I did. I was just a little bit late, and then I got up and made my coffee once I get it, you know, got logged in and everything. But now I'm tired because I have been up, right, trying to breathe. Now I'm tired. I have a headache, and my body is sore. I'm like, oh my God. So, and I figured that was going to happen because it happened before, you know, but I'm up now because of that, and my body's sore, and it's going to be busy, blah, blah, blah. And it was, but thank God I didn't have to get on the phone with anything. I think maybe once, and of course, aside from what I was already doing phone-wise, but, you know, I got my job done, and as soon as work was over, y'all, when I tell you, I had a nice bath. I soaked. I got out that bath and went right to bed. I didn't get up until my daughter called. When I heard the phone ring, maybe I wasn't like deep sleep, because I did hear the phone ring, and I got on up and I answered and talked to her for a bit. And actually what I did was took some allergy medication, which helped put me to sleep, because there's been, you know, times when I'm sleepy, and then the minute I lay down, like, it's hard to go to sleep. So I made sure I was going to go to sleep. And I did. And I was listening to it, but it was really hard to stay focused. So, you know, we talked for a little bit, and then I went right back to bed and went to sleep. Went right back to bed. And didn't get up until, you know, you wake up here and there off and on throughout the night. And every time I wake up, I check the time. And I was like, please don't let it. Because sometimes you wake up and you're thinking it's one time and it's another. And I was like, I just wanted it. I didn't want it to be 1 o'clock or after. I just wanted it to still be 8, 9, 10. So I could sleep a little longer. But yeah, I went ahead and I have such a headache. I'm going to take something in a minute. But same thing this morning. You know, I did get some rest. I got up, took Lavelle this morning, put gas in the car and stuff. He put the gas in. And then from the gas station, he just walked on. I finished pumping and he just walked. And I came home, got my coffee and logged on in. And here I am. So, you know, I have when I get off, cat fur everywhere. When I get off, I do need to hit the store and get a couple of things because freezer is bare. I be trying not to overheat up stuff. Yeah, freezer's kind of bare because I haven't been really, as of late, buying too much freezer foods because I just been getting tired of cooking. And so I would just buy stuff that you can pop in the microwave, or obviously that goes much faster. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get some groceries, some more garbage bags, some more dishwasher liquid. And so I'll do that today, and I'll be only working with like $60. So that's what my plans are. Oh, also, guys, hold on. to also, I've decided go ahead. Whoop. I won't be able to do it today because by the time I get off, Lavelle will probably be home, so I can't do it today. And I'm not telling him about it. I'm just gonna let him see. I think when he goes to work tomorrow is when I'll start working on it. And I told Jeremiah that I might need his assistance just moving certain things, but I think I'm gonna put Lavelle in my room and go back to the living room for now. And the reason why I say that, like I was before, because I don't take up or do much, and I'm just tired of my living room just looking the way that it looks. So I'm gonna put him in that room and get these bikes in that closet. I'm gonna do some rearranging on Saturday, put it that way. I'm gonna redo some rearranging and get it together, and I'll show y'all what it looks like when I'm done. But my break is over, so I'm just gonna relieve my bladder real quick and get back to work. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for my lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed your lunch, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.